Nick, to get things started, are you still long GE?
Yes, we sure are.
Within that, what's a price target? 1 year out, 2 years out? Give us scope and scale from $12.61.
Sure. We would think you have an opportunity for something in the neighborhood of $16 to $17 by the end of this year, and someplace in the $21, $22 by the end of 2019, and someplace in the upper 20s to low 30s by the end of 20, when they basically will have completed their total transformation, as well as cashing out all their stakes in their various companies.
I usually don't spend much time, Nick, on processing corporations. I frankly think it's a lot of MBA mumbo jumbo, like your time at Tuck. But in this case, it really, really matters. What is Lawrence Culp of Danaher going to do? Let me show the chart right now. This is GE from the crisis versus Danaher up top, DHR. I want to know, Nick Heymann, what Lawrence Culp brings to GE.
I think that Larry clearly is a strong ally, with John, to be able to dramatically push operating control out into the businesses and let them become much more dynamic and less constrained, by kind of corporate visionary goals.
Nick, what impact would a protracted trade war have on GE?
De minimis. Where else are you going to go get the best engines from somebody that owns 70% of the world market?
In that case, what are the other concerns that we need to be looking at? I want to ask you particularly about near-term liquidity issues. Have concerns around that gone away, given what we've heard about the dividend?
Yeah, I think the plan that John laid out, the final stage in late June, where he explained they have $60 billion in resources to be able to help reduce debt by $25 billion and underfunded pension. And I think that when you look at the resources, $18 billion of that debt and underfunded pension will be moved over to healthcare. They've got $10 billion in cash, early next year from their $20 billion of non-core asset divestitures. And I think that the company looks to have $7 to $9 billion from the 20% of healthcare that they IPO sometime in the second half of next year.